Have you ever judged someone in just a few seconds, only to discover later that you never knew the truth at all? This story begins with one small request, a piece of yellow soap. A man was sitting at home when his neighbor Jack knocked on the door. Jack looked uncomfortable, almost apologetic. "Could I borrow a piece of yellow soap?" he asked softly. It was such a small thing, a tiny piece of soap. But the man felt irritated. Why couldn't Jack buy his own? Why was he always asking for something? Still, he handed over the soap. Then he shut the door, shaking his head. Days passed. Then Jack came again. He stood awkwardly at the door, holding his hands together like he was hiding something. "Sorry, could I have another piece of yellow soap?" The irritation grew. But Jack's eyes, tired, worried, almost guilty, made the man pause. Then he sighed and gave him the soap. The third time Jack came, something changed. His voice trembled. His hands shook. He looked like a man breaking from the inside. The man, suspicious now, followed him after closing the door. He wanted to know what Jack was doing with all this soap. But what he discovered wasn't what he expected. Jack wasn't wasting the soap. He wasn't selling it. He was using it to clean a tiny, broken room that barely qualified as a home. The place smelled of loneliness, silence, and years of struggle. Then the man understood. Jack wasn't borrowing soap because he was lazy or irresponsible. He was ashamed. Ashamed that he had lost his job. Ashamed that he had nothing. Ashamed to even say it. He asked for soap because it was the smallest thing, the least embarrassing request, the only thing he could gather courage to ask. The man felt a weight settle on his heart. He had judged Jack without knowing anything. He had been irritated, while Jack was quietly fighting battles he never spoke about. He walked back home with a new heaviness, the kind that comes when you realize someone's pain was hidden right in front of you. Jack came one last time, but this time the man didn't wait for him to ask. He smiled gently and handed him a full bar of yellow soap. Jack froze. Then he looked up with eyes that carried gratitude and a lifetime of unspoken sorrow. In that moment, the man understood that sometimes people don't ask for help because they want something. They ask because they have no one else. If stories like this make you think, make you feel, or remind you to be kinder in a world that rarely is, then you're the kind of person I create for. Subscribe because the next story might touch your heart even deeper.